This is an uncensored podcast about sex, sexuality, gender, and body stuff. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the person or persons sharing them. Some names have been changed to protect the anonymity of its participants. Hello.
Hello. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, squitters.
I love that noise. Hey. We just started. I'm gonna hit you with a pillow. So we're recording on Maya's balcony. We have a special guest. His name is Luffy. And he is somebody's dog. I guess he's your dog now.
Yeah.
Is he really?
I don't know. I mean, yes. He's our foster dog, but we love him so much, but he's a little bit of a bad boy.
I wish he was like 5 years older and had like one leg. Or sorry, like
Oh.
3 legs.
Wait.
3 legs, 1 eye.
Oh. He just has so much energy.
Yeah, we just need to slow him down.
He's not very...
We don't need to maim him. I just think like...
He just had 3 legs.
If it was already that way.
Well, he just needs to grow up a little.
I mean, you rescued him.
Yeah.
But he's only like 2 or something.
I know. And
He's
we've
so
only had
pretty.
him. He's a sweet boy. He's just craziness.
He's part Australian Shepherd. I think he smells that chicken you dropped.
Black.
Oh my god, he totally got it.
Chocolate lab.
He got that chicken salad you dropped.
He did.
He's black.
a little vacuum.
He's like a chocolate lab.
He's a chocolate lab and an Aussie mix. He's a sweet babe.
We just finished some food. We had a smorgasbord of
I just ate $6 worth of chicken salad like in one bite,
with grapes in
basically.
it. I didn't eat any chicken salad.
I just kept talking and eating the whole
I was afraid
thing.
if I tried to eat any, you would bite me.
I know. I literally went chip to mouth,
Yeah. I was eating with my toes, but it's
Yeah.
another story.
And he was eating with his toes, and I didn't even realize because I was so
All
engulfed
she cared
in my
about was
chicken
the
salad.
Yeah. This is really weird. I have today off and tomorrow off, and it's really nice. I never have 2 days off in a row.
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
I literally had a point today where I didn't know what to do. I literally talked to my mom today, for your grandma, for an hour. And then we both kept trying to get out of it, and we both kept being like, we don't have to get out of this.
Because there was nowhere to go.
I was like, and so at some point I said, I'm gonna go wash my car.
No, you did not.
I did, and I spent an hour washing my car. Luffy is probably hard as hell right now. He's rubbing himself all over the rug.
He's literally rubbing his whole body across the floor.
He can just keep doing that as long as he doesn't scratch me again.
I know.
He got me real hard on the inner thigh. And it sucks because he's so silky. I just want to spoon with him.
He's a little velvet boy.
He's velvety
Sweet
boy.
I love him.
We didn't name him. He
No.
got named by the girl who had abandoned him.
Uh-huh.
By the way, don't sniff my janky toenail.
Mm.
Oh, he's sniffing my janky toenail.
He loves it.
He
He's
probably
a
smells
helper.
disease.
He probably does, honestly, because he always licks my owies.
Oh,
You
that's
just
also the
said
foot that I have
owies,
plantar
so-
warts on.
Oh no.
So today's been like a really kind of chill day. I woke up, I went to the gym, I fasted like all morning, which was like crazy. I know you smell / hear another dog. Don't do
He's
it.
a person.
Don't do it. Livia, this isn't even your house. Don't protect it. Then I came home, and then my big announcement that I haven't made yet. Tap, tap. I had an interview, a 3rd round interview with a YMCA in Detroit, Michigan. And it went really well. And I still don't know yet. I'm very excited. I'm very anxious to find out if I got the job. But if I got the job, I will be moving to Detroit. And I may have to take a break from the pod. Which doesn't mean I'm not going to be recording. I'll probably be recording the entire way up there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make... fuck do we call her?
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Sorry, cut
Some
that.
bitch. I'm gonna make some bitch
I almost said her
record me.
Instagram name. I was almost like,
No, not Priscilla. Lexi.
Oh, yeah.
I already figured it out. Because Lexi moved to Lexington, which is fucking hilarious.
That's so funny.
Perfect.
Who would have thought?
So if I move to Detroit, I'm gonna stop halfway in Lexington. So it's like 8 hours to Lexington, and it's like 5 hours to Detroit. Lexington, Kentucky is closer to Detroit, Michigan than it is to South Carolina.
Wait.
Because Ohio
What? No way.
Ohio's kind of tall, but Kentucky is real short.
Oh.
And it's right underneath Ohio, and I think also Ohio.
Oh,
Also, I hope that
that's crazy.
my listeners don't get upset by the fact that my Michigan accent's gonna come back.
Oh.
It's worse. It's probably still
Worse.
here, but it's gonna be much worse. Everyone so I had like a group interview today. There was like the executive director, the associate director, like the director of this and that, the whole leadership team, like membership, finance, fucking family matters or whatever the fuck, HR, they were all there. 3 of the people on the call were black, which was like really cool. The other 3 people were white, and then there was me,
Oh my god.
non-binary. I'm kidding, that's not my race, but super funny. Oh my god, your mom's calling.
Oh.
Should
She
we?
hung up on me.
Does she want to be on the recording?
Well, she just ended.
Ooh. Did your mom just butt dial you?
No.
I think she tried to FaceTime you.
She did.
Answer it and then tell her she's being recorded.
Oh,
She'll hang up.
She just did it again.
She might be trying to call you. You can answer it and we can take it out later.
Okay, well,
If it's not funny.
let's just... You guys get to hear my mom's Michigan accent.
This is what it sounds like.
You ready?
What?
Mommy,
Mommy, can you talk?
Yeah.
what's wrong?
Hello.
Can you say
Is-
something
Is it
Michigan?
Droopy?
It's me.
Hi,
Droopy.
Droopy.
Did I sound like someone else?
Can you say mom and dad?
What are you talking about?
Can you just say mom and dad?
Mom and Dad?
We don't say that weird.
Well, she probably doesn't either because she's European. You're on the podcast, Mom.
But not
Oh,
really.
no.
Not really.
No.
You're on...
Hi.
That's
It's not
fine.
a live recording. We record and then we edit. So you're
Oh, okay.
being
But it'd
broadcast.
be funny if you said hi, bye, and then we could
And yeah,
cut
we were like,
just
she's
a
gonna hang
hi,
up.
bye.
Hi. I miss you, Droopy.
Well, guess what happened today?
What?
I had my 3rd round interview for that job in Detroit,
And?
and it went really well. But they're not going to tell me until next week. But I got to meet like.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I got.
That's awesome.
I got to meet like all of the leadership team at that branch, and they were all really nice. So there's a good
gosh.
chance I will be very
That's-
close.
Mama,
Yeah.
we gotta go
That's it.
now.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Bye.
No, it's
Have a good
okay.
day.
It's okay.
That
We
was my
love
story.
you.
Love you too. Have fun with your podcast. Edit me out.
No, can we be like, have you say hi and bye or something maybe?
Sure.
Okay, bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, everyone. Listen to Drew's podcast. Subscribe, rate, and
I can't remember all that.
Say
I
rate,
can't.
rate,
No.
review, and subscribe.
Rate, review, and subscribe.
Rate, review, and subscribe.
That's
Bye.
perfect. I think that'll get it. That'll get them.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Luffy likes the sound of your mom's voice.
He loves my
You
mama.
do?
He always calms down.
You were
when-
so well behaved when she was on the phone. You little asshole.
Mhm.
You're so cute. I wish we just had a little bit of obedience training. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because you're just,
Forever.
or maybe some dog drugs.
Yeah, we need some.
I want
Luffy's.
dog drugs for Luffy. What do you
Not
want?
the paws.
Oh my god, his penis isn't out though. That's an improvement.
Luffy, can I
Luffy,
get up there?
Luffy's penis comes out.
Oh, it's like a flat
it
long
out?
sausage. It looks like a chorizo.
It has like a little hook. It looks like one of those hookworms.
Oh, he's got my hair in his mouth.
Ew.
Sorry
Luffy.
they called your thing a sausage. I sorry.
I know. So I was looking at apartments today,
Mhm.
and I was looking at like transit maps. Like apparently there's a bus system. It's a pretty nice bus system in Detroit, but they don't have a subway, which is like a lot of cities don't. It's only bigger cities that would have a subway. But some of the apartments are really cute. I could get a really cute apartment for like $900 to $1,300.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. And anyway, so I'm excited, and I'm also excited for like what it could bring to the podcast. Like I could
Yeah.
have a whole different community of people to find to like record with. There's a lot more diversity in a
Yeah.
big city. There's a lot more liberal people in Michigan.
A lot more like outings, like things to do out in the world.
Outings.
Like
I can go out.
activist stuff you can do. You
I can
get
act.
involved.
I can involve myself. These all sound like things I wouldn't do, but I might have like a better like overall sex life, and I could like talk about actual sexual conquest. I don't think I've had full on sex since I had started a sex podcast. Like I'm not gonna say that having a sex podcast is like ruin your sex life. It's not that. I just live here.
Right.
What do we have in there?
We have
Maya's like, I can still
claw
understand what you're
of
saying.
raspberry,
Claw of
claw
rasp.
of lime, which you want.
Claw of limeberry.
Or did you want
Huh?
pineapple or black
No,
cherry?
lime is my shit.
I know, but like for later, that's all I have on.
Oh, black cherry later, or I'll take anything.
I'll just do whatever you don't want, and I might just finish off this red wine while
Why
I'm
did you
sitting
put the
here.
red wine in the fridge?
I don't know actually, because
I
I'm
like
an
these
idiot.
glasses so much that
Yeah.
well, it'll keep the wine longer.
I mean, I think this is good.
That's so refreshing.
Well, that's true though, Drew. Like,
What?
You're gonna have a lot more people that are just like you can vibe with. Except not me.
I know,
I
but
already told.
what?
I told Drew I'm so excited for him, and I'm more happy for him than sad for myself. And I think this is gonna be such a great opportunity. And yes.
It's gonna be a great opportunity, and like I said to you earlier, I'm literally next to Detroit Metro Airport.
That's true.
Like it's like an international airport. I know a lot of airports claim to be international, but this one literally is. Like they fly from Detroit to like Iceland.
Straight to Myrtle though too. Like I can.
Oh right,
go
in Myrtle Beach.
I can literally go.
I can go to Reykjavik or Myrtle Beach.
This one sucks.
Well, so I can fly into Myrtle. You can fly in to see me. We can go up and see our family. I can fly to Santa Fe to see Priscilla. I can see Lexi.
That's true.
I can literally drive to see Lexi. I mean,
we could literally all get on a flight to freaking Detroit and immediately be there, and you could pick us all up at the same time.
I could fly. We could all get on a plane and just like fly to different places and then just like call each other.
Oh my God,
Totally
so
fun.
cute.
We could all get on the same plane and fly into the Bermuda Triangle
Oh my
and
God.
never. Maybe we'll go
never
somewhere
be seen again.
that is better than this planet.
I'm for it.
All right, fly into a wormhole.
Okay, so how do you feel about the, people that you're, like, leaving here that maybe there's, like, question marks on? How do you feel about that?
You're talking about Sam?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
The TREVOR role.
Oh, Trevor.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so there's been a lot of guys that I've really liked here, and there's just nothing's ever come of it. I just think there's not room for my dreams to flourish here.
Yeah.
I think either the guys that I like here don't like me, or they like don't know how to like me, or they like there's been a lot of times when I think a guy had feelings for me and he just didn't know how to like have those feelings like outwardly because of the way society is here. And we're basically living in The Handmaid's Tale, so
Oh my God.
I know. So yeah, anyone I ever had a crush on, I think like see you later, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Because, like, it's an upgrade. Like, you're upgrading right now.
Right. And also like I'm not someone who's like tied to a place permanently ever. So like if things change, like I could always move. I don't think I'll move back, but I could always move somewhere else. Hey. Be quiet.
Hey.
Hey.
Stop.
Kick you in your ball sack.
You be gentle. Gentle.
Does he have balls?
Gentle. Yeah, they're back there.
You're trying to protect us because you love us, don't you? I grabbed your tail. Oh my God, I just straight up grabbed his tail so hard he doesn't even know. Hey, Dum Dum.
Luffy, come in.
Do you not have nerves in your tail?
It's he knows. He knows when I'm gonna make him go away. When
He's like,
somebody
oh,
comes.
gotta go.
He's like, because I can't handle myself.
He's like, I know I'm a mess.
I have no control.
I'll be inside.
So I'm just gonna take my moment.
Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah.
You're not tied to a place.
Not tied to a place.
Did
I-
you take a moment?
What?
Did you say, or did I think in my brain that you said I'm gonna take my balls inside?
I didn't say that. I didn't say
You
that.
didn't say that.
I said earlier I was gonna kick Luffy in his little balls,
Oh.
but I didn't.
My brain went.
I scooped his undercarriage with my foot, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't recommend pouring your White Claw into a glass because it loses its fizz real quick.
But it's so, like, fancy.
Yeah, but the can keeps the fizz longer.
Longer.
So there is a guy that I recently met, but I still don't know like what's going on with that. And
He's so cute, too.
he's
by
really
the way.
cute, and I like him, and he seems like
And
me.
he seems to, like, really, really like to enjoy to talk to you and all that.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
But, you know,
I was pretty zoned in.
I'm 100% not about... I'm 100% not about staying for a person or moving to be with a person.
Right.
I've just... Everything I've ever heard, especially moving to be with a person, it never works. There's always some, like... One of the partners always feels like they got the short straw, or like, you know, the one who moves a lot of times I feel like... Or I feel they feel like...
No, this is true.
They
Coming
feel like
from-
they did it for them, and now they
No, this is true.
are cheated. And then, like, the person who they moved for feels like they always owe them something, and like it's a weird dynamic.
I mean,
Or
that happened to me in my situation.
Kind of. I mean, you both wanted to be here.
Not originally.
What? Oh, is that Michigan?
Uh-huh.
All right. That's really cute. I want cute snaps.
Snap daddies?
I want snap daddies. Stop showing me that picture, Maya.
What? Snap daddy.
Snap daddy, 1, 2, 3. The guy who I just met is adorable, and he has a booty, and he's very nerdy, and he talks like, he's like, oh, okay, well, he like kind of talks like a curmudgeon-y old man, and he calls himself a curmudgeon, and I just think that's like
He calls
so
himself
hot.
that?
He's like, yeah, I'm kind of in a bad mood all the time, kind of a curmudgeon, but
No,
he's
he
like,
does not.
but he totally isn't. He just like has a shtick. Also, remember when he said, okay, so I first saw this guy at a bar. He was a bartender there. Then we went to, oh my god, I would kill you if you ordered Domino's. I would literally kill you.
I didn't.
I'm so full.
I am too.
Oh my
That
god.
wouldn't
Plus
be
I ate
the
it
first
literally
time.
last night. Oops.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, so at
So-
you saw him, and
So
then
he came into my gym the other day, and he like set up a membership, and I was staring at him, and I said like, do you work at that bar? And he's like, yeah, I do. And he's like, oh god. He's like, were you there the other night? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was in such a bad mood. And I didn't even like specify like what night.
Did he say that at that point that he was a curmudgeon?
No, he was just like, yeah, I've been having stomach problems. I was probably out in my car, just like being in a bad mood. And I was just like, it wasn't like last night. Do you mean last night? He's like, it doesn't matter. I was probably in my car. I was just like, okay. And I wasn't even sure if he was gay. And then like I said something about something, and under his breath he literally went, girl. And I was just like, okay, you gay, boo. You gay. And so then we went to the bar the other night. It was a very eventful night. And we walked in, and he was like, hey. And I was like, hey. And he was like, I have to apologize. Like, is that Luffy in the window?
Oh my god, that scared the shoot out of me.
Maya,
He's
not
scared.
the shoot.
Not the shoot. Yeah, don't. Wait, please crop that, because I can't have anybody hear me saying that. Here, you can add this one
That's really
in.
scary when you get the shoot
You
scared out of you.
You can add this one in. Oh my god, that
That might
scared
be
the
the-
shit out of me.
That might be the name of the episode.
You just sounded. Oh wait, hold on. I just
What?
want to insert this opinion.
It didn't sound
Drew
Michigander.
reminds me all the time of Khloe Kardashian, who's my favorite Kardashian ever.
Is she the
She's-
short one?
No,
Is she the big one?
she's the tall one.
Okay.
She's not big.
She lost a lot of weight recently.
She's the most hilarious, the most beautiful.
She's probably my favorite.
Brilliant. She's so down to earth. She is just literally my favorite.
Alright.
And Drew reminds me of her all the time.
I don't know, sometimes her and Kim have arguments, and I feel like I'm on Kim's side.
Are you sure you're not thinking of
What?
what's her name?
No, I don't know any of their names. I just know Kim.
The
And
short one. I can never remember the short one.
Kylie?
No. Well, they're short. She's short too.
Kylie and Kendall
Kylie
are
and Kendall.
not Kardashians.
Right. They're Jenners. And then there's Kim.
Kim,
Khloe,
Chloe, and Courtney.
Courtney, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, Courtney's the one everyone makes fun of.
Yeah, but I think you like Courtney the best. Courtney, we watched
No,
her
I don't.
wedding.
Oh, I hated that wedding. I hated Courtney and Travis's wedding. I thought that was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen.
No, I know, but you actually talked about it on the pod. It was so funny.
Yeah, because I couldn't believe that you conned me into watching like a full.
I did
Special.
it. You continued to sit and comment.
I mean, the steepness of those stairs at that
I know,
venue in
like,
Italy.
You were so
Was that like on Lake Como? I was just like, oh my god,
Lake
everyone,
Como.
they're like so lucky no one died. Okay, so
okay, I'm
we
sorry.
went into the bar and he said, I have to apologize to you. I was blackout drunk, when I signed up for that gym membership the other day, and he like was like trying to act like he didn't remember all of it, and I was just like, okay, my guess is you weren't blackout drunk. You had a couple drinks, and you like trying to act like you didn't try to get a gym membership, and you didn't see me, and all of these things didn't really happen, and you didn't say something dumb or whatever, and you remember all of it, and now you're like telling me you remember most of it.
Oh, no. Yes. Okay, so, okay. Coming in with the yes. Seriously.
Coming in with a shoot.
Coming in with the I am gonna say how it felt to watch the situation. So this guy goes up to Drew at the bar and says, "Oh, hey, I've been meaning to run into you." And, like, I think he used your name. Like, I think he used your name and everything.
I don't remember.
I don't fully remember. But I do know that he knew specifically that he said he's been waiting to talk with you. And I kind of was like... Because then he says he was blackout drunk when he signed up at the Y. And, like... Right. And then he's embarrassed.
And he probably drove there, too. So I'm like, what?
But, like, the fact that, like, he knew your name... He knew you,
we think maybe.
And he knew to, like, find you again and to tell you about this whole thing. Like, if he was really that blackout drunk, then, like, he wouldn't have known.
He wouldn't have been embarrassed.
He wouldn't have remembered.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
He so remembered you, or he was so blackout drunk and still so remembered you. Like, that's the point, is, like, he was digging you.
Well, he said something too, like, if I hadn't come into the bar, like, he probably would have never gone into the gym because he was so embarrassed. And I was like, so you just sort of kept paying for a membership that you never used? And I was like, well, I didn't realize you were blackout drunk, so if you hadn't said anything, it would have been totally fine this whole time. Mm-hmm. But now that I know, that's actually kind of a red flag. But then again, it might have been his day off. He's like a golfer / bartender. Like, what's he gonna do on a Wednesday at like 3 p.m.? Oh my god, he's back. Goofy.
He's just a wishing.
What did you do inside? Did you stick your dirty dick on something that you shouldn't have?
Look at just a little boy.
Why doesn't he just lay down next to you and behave?
Because he wants to get a hug. This is how I give him lovies.
Yeah, you have to love him from behind. He's like a total bitch. He's like a prison bitch.
Oh my god, wait.
Oh, he's smiling though.
One time I was in the car and Drew told...
What did you say?
Drew told me, and does JB have a code name?
He's Gen Z JB.
That's not a code name. That's just an extra long name.
No, he goes by his real name because he sucks.
Oh, okay. So...
We don't talk about his real sex life, though.
Right.
The lack thereof.
Me and JB were in the car, and Drew was driving because we picked JB up from the airport, and Drew says something like, "Oh yeah, one time back in New York when it was like legal, there was like a shower, and we all were like all these guys were like in the shower, and then there was like."
I can't believe this is like, what you think I said, because it's not. Like, this is nothing like what I said.
I'm like outside of my house, but people were like coming on his face or something.
Only one guy came on my face.
Okay, but
there was a club.
Yeah, and you said that it's like you just stood there and just like let it happen and like was like.
There was a club called The Cock. And they got moved. They lost their liquor license. They had to move to a second location. But they used to be on 2nd Avenue and 2nd Street. They used to say they were on Suckin' and Suckin'.
That's so funny.
But on Sunday nights, and one time, this was really funny, because my friend Stuart was visiting me. Oh, no, Stuart lived in Brooklyn. Zach was visiting me. And me and Zach and Stuart went to The Cock. Oh. First, we watched the movie Insidious, and they screamed their faces off while I laughed at them.
Wait, that's so funny.
And then they said, what else can we do? Oh, we should go to The Cock, which was in Manhattan. So we had to, like, cross a bridge. It was the whole thing. Anyway, went to The Cock, and on Sundays, the event was called Sperm Sunday.
Well, that's what you said.
Yeah, and so you would go, and in the back corner, first of all, they had dancers on the bar. They always had dancers on the bar. And there was a bar next door to The Cock, and they would go there first, and they had Go-Go Boys too. But you'd go there first because it was like a lot less crazy than the cock. And you'd have a couple drinks and get ready for the cock. But then you go over to the cock, and then the dancers would whip their dicks out and hit you in the face and all this stuff. And they weren't supposed to do any of that because none of them... That's why they lost their liquor license, probably. But anyway.
Because they did stuff they weren't really supposed to.
You weren't supposed to do sexy things
but it's
at
like,
a
that's
bar.
why everyone wants to go there. Because
Exactly.
it's like, that's what they all want.
They were doing it while they still could.
They
So
want
anyway, and it was the Lower East Side. A lot of things flew there. So anyway, in the back corner of this bar, they had created a little room by hanging rubber curtains.
Oh yeah,
And it was like on all four sides of this little space there was black rubber curtains. So you had to open the rubber curtains to get inside, and then it was wall-to-wall men, or shoulder-to-shoulder, wall-to-wall men.
Oh my God.
And you had to hold all of your belongings in your hand because you would get, because there were pickpockets.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. God, I told this story so
I don't think I just
lovingly.
told this story
You
in the
did.
car
You
on the way
literally
back from the
did.
airport.
I don't know why you did, but and I obviously remembered literally 11% of it, but it was so just.
I can't wait to tell my grandkids. Okay, so you hold your phone, your wallet, your keys, everything of value in your hand, because people were going to be putting their hands in places, and you didn't know if they were stealing your shit or if they were trying to finger you. So,
So you were open for it, but also trying to protect it, Just.
I was just trying to protect my wallet. I didn't care who
Right.
fingered me.
No, yeah, protect the wallet.
But anyway, by the end of the night, I left with 3 different guys' semen on my chest. Because you would be standing up tall and people would be groping you, but if you started to go down, if you bent down or kneeled or anything like that, you were now given blowies.
Right.
Zach was getting blown by someone. I was blowing somebody. Stuart freaked out and left the rubber room. Then he came in
freaked out?
He came in to let us know that, this is actually the funniest of the story. I didn't tell you this part. Stewie came into the rubber room while I was blowing people and Zach was getting blown. Because Zach probably thought that it was safer to get blown than to blow because he didn't want to get an STD.
Right.
Zach used to be real scared of STDs. So Stewie comes in and is like, hey, you guys. And, mind you, there's, a bunch of other people there, too. But he just kind of comes through just to find us. And everyone's like, it's like a fucking orgy.
He's like, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
He's like, sorry, guys.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse
somebody
me.
stole my cell phone. And they didn't even steal his cell phone in the orgy pit. It was, in the bathroom or something.
Oh, my gosh.
And we were like, we're real sorry, Stewie, but, get the fuck out of here. We don't care right now. We're quite busy. I only have 2 guys come on me. I'm still trying to get a 3rd. And so Stewie was like, fuck you guys, I'm leaving. And so he left. And then Zach and I were there till the bar closed. And Zach had a flight in the morning.
Oh my god.
So he was just like, let's just party. And this wasn't the first time we partied until it was time to go to the airport. We used to have fun. Okay.
Yeah, but
one year in college, I partied until I literally had to get in a car to the airport to go home for Thanksgiving. It was
no way.
yeah, it was so fun.
Is that the day that you slept for the whole day? I remember being a young kid and being like, Droopy, it's 6 o'clock, and
And I was like, shut up.
running downstairs to that basement room or whatever, and you were down there, and because Laura was like, go try to wake Drew up.
Well, I don't know. I slept a lot those days. Plus, I would go home for vacation, and it was a basement with no windows, and it was cold.
So nice down
Oh my
there.
god, you could sleep for 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm sure. It was
It was the fucking best.
amazing.
Yeah. So we were at the cock. We closed it out. They were like, okay, everyone go home. It's fucking 2 a.m. And Zach is like, no, I'm not done. We're going to go to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's so much more to the story. He's like, we're going to go to this bathhouse. And so he drags me outside, and we get in a cab, and he says to the cab driver, the audacity of this person, he says, take us to the nearest bathhouse.
Oh my god.
And the cab driver's like, okay. And he just starts driving, and at that time there was only 2 There's really one bathhouse in Manhattan that at the time, I guess. There was maybe two, but the one was the one that everyone went to. It was called the West Side Club. At one time, Manhattan had many men's bathhouses. I don't know if you know about the bathhouse.
Yes.
You do?
I mean, no.
It's not like the Korean bathhouse spa we went to in Atlanta.
Right.
It's like only for men, and it's like for sex.
For sexy, yeah. No,
Like
no,
there's
I actually
pools
read
and
about
showers and stuff, but then there's like little rooms you just rent to have
I
sex.
read about it in my class
In high school?
in college.
Okay, good. I'm glad they're teaching you everything. So well-rounded education. Also, I don't know if I'd been to this bathhouse before, but I've been there a number of times. I can't remember. Anyway, we went, we paid, we did lots of stuff. But as we're like arriving, we go up to the door, and Zach is like, "Oh shit, I left my cell phone in the cab."
Oh.
And so like we have to like we're trying to track down this cabbie.
Like, wait, Stewie and Zach have
So yeah, so Stewie's had his cell phone stolen. Zach's left his cell phone in a cab.
Oh my god.
Like 3
You're
or
the
4
only
hours
one.
before he has to go to the airport. And then, so I don't even know if he got his cell phone back. But at some point I go home, I pass out. My friend Adam visits the next weekend. I say, "Oh my god, we gotta go to the Cock because it's so much fun." So I take Adam to the Cock. I think we have another round of semen on the chest. I don't know.
Splash zone.
Another round of the splash zone. And then we go outside for a cigarette, and I drop my cell phone on the ground and it shatters.
No.
So like there was like a curse.
Is that him?
It's like I almost called him Busky. Busky Loof was just smacking his knob on the floor.
Smacking his whack-a-whack.
He was itching his face with his back hindquarters, or with his back leg. If I could fucking itch my throat with my back leg, I mean, there's possibilities.
Solves so many problems.
There's potential there. Hey,
You wanted to talk on the pod?
what do you have to tell us?
What do you want to say about the
What do you have to
splash
tell
zone?
us? Have you been in the splash zone with your little hookworm?
You're
What's your little hookworm?
Gross.
Yeah. I think you should get him neutered.
He's just a baby.
I think if you get him neutered, he won't get hard anymore. And he might calm down a little bit. He's got really white teeth.
I know.
Do you ever
They
feed
used to
him?
be whiter when,
So, how's your life, Maya?
What? Were you done with your story?
I think I can't talk about that anymore.
Why?
There's no more.
Oh no. What happened with the phone?
All the phones were lost or broken.
I've never been in a splash zone, but...
Well,
not
it's
the
funny.
point.
It's funny because I have literally said before that like I've been almost in an orgy several times and was never able to like go through with it, but I never considered the splash zone was basically an orgy.
Yeah. 100%.
But the orgy was like dark, and with all the lights off, it's kind of like
Like, you don't feel like that is...
yeah, you
don't
just
see
feel
anyone
like
else?
well, you're like this could be my arm, this
that's
could be
true.
my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
That well, you kind of know if it's your tongue because it's in your mouth. That was one of the more debaucherous nights. I could probably count on one hand the amount of debaucherous nights I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't sense that.
You sense that I've had a lot of debaucherous nights.
Yes. Why not?
Well, that's what I think. Why not? But you know, the vibe has to be right.
That's true.
And sometimes the vibe.
Sometimes the vibe is off and then it's not
Yeah.
big fun. It's like, yes, we could, but do we want to know? It's like, I'd rather, if I'm going to do it, I want it to be right. I
Yeah.
want to feel like I want to do it, is what I'm saying. it.
Yeah.
Not just because I should, because it could happen.
Right. You have to like, yeah, you have to really want to be a debaucherous hoe.
Yeah, it feels so exhilarating.
You
when
have
you're,
to
like, excited about it.
feel as though you have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously drinking helps.
But
and
it
drugs.
doesn't though, right? Because like then you can't like finish.
No, I've never had that problem.
Well, other
I mean, I won't be
people
so
do.
drunk. Also, it's not really about finishing. It's about just like
doing it.
and having
Yeah,
fun.
that's true.
I don't know if I ever finish. I'm not really the one to finish, but it also reminds me of a time when I was at dinner with, I think I was at dinner with Adam and Daniel at this like really kind of semi-fancy like Italian garden restaurant. Like we were like outside in this little courtyard eating, and I ordered this like pasta that was dyed with like the like squid ink.
Oh.
It was like black pasta, and I thought like, oh, that's some shit, and I'm not paying, so like let's do this. And I don't think my body wanted it. Like I don't think my body was down for the squid ink. So we were like going around to different bars and stuff in the village, and then like all of a sudden I was like, I am gonna shit like right now. And we went running into Stonewall, which is like, you know, this historical gay bar. It's like where like the gay rights movement began, allegedly, and I knew that they had like a one-hitter bathroom, like, you know, and so I like ran in, locked the door, and I exploded their toilet.
Oh.
And
Oh my god.
that's my story for the time I shot real hard in the Stonewall Inn.
That's where you made your mark.
That's where I ended the gay rights movement.
Like, this ass is not for sale.
I made none of my ancestors proud. They
Closed for business.
close your eyes.
Right.
Do.
Oh my god, I just thought that was Tyson for some reason.
What do you want to tell us, Maya?
Oh, well, I feel like I'd like to tell you
I feel like you're
some of the
drinking.
things.
Hey!
Luffy, inside.
Luke,
Come on.
go inside. Go inside.
Inside.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Good boy.
I feel like you're drinking under the influence of drugs right now. I think you're on several different drugs right now.
I know.
What do you take for your anxiety?
So I take Boost
Is it Boost
Brown.
Bar? Oh, it's Boost Brown.
Is that how you say it?
But you can just like take one and it makes you
It's
feel
like
better.
as needed, yeah. And I take it when
Really?
I'm having a panic attack, which I was having one today.
Yeah.
Like, literally embarrassing. I could not count. It was $323.34. And I had one 100, 150, and then the rest were 20s, 110, and 4 fours. 4 fours. 4 fours. 4 ones.
4/4 of a dollar?
4 ones.
Oh, 4 ones.
And change. So
4 single fours.
it's like, and then, you know, at
4 by 4.
at basically 30, anybody should be able to just do that no big. And I literally was like, it was like I knew I was already anxious, and then I was like, do this right, whatever, and then I was making myself more anxious, and then I was like, the music was like overstimulating me. I had to turn the music off. I like literally had to go grab a chair and sit down and like put my head down, and I'm like, I feel like a child right now. I'm literally 30 years old, and I'm like so panicked.
You're not 30 yet. I'm not 40 yet.
Oh my god, I'm 29.
Okay. Just, you know, we have to be specific.
Right. Oh my god.
Although
Yeah.
you're going to be 30 before I'm 40. Just saying.
So.
Yeah.
Party in Detroit.
Oh my god, let's have we don't have the same birthday, but okay.
Have a party.
I was like, let's have a big bash for our
A big
birthday.
bash.
It's not on the same day. Alright,
So anyway, none of this really is exciting, but the part that is kind of exciting is not exciting.
Why were you so anxious?
So
Do you
my
know?
Oh, what? No, I don't know.
Okay.
I think I just
It's
have a
fine.
lot of anxiety inside myself in general.
You're anxious
but-
about me leaving?
No, there's just a lot of change
Uh-huh.
happening.
Yeah.
And, well, yes, Drew, you're like my best friend here. And so that's really sad, but I'm so excited for you. But also, like, you're like the person I want to like sit and like eat a bunch of bad food and like watch a movie with, or like and watch our little hackies or our little, what do we do? What's that one? Gilded
Age, Hacks.
We get Dommies.
We get Domino's. I'm gonna
We watch and we get
translate
Jerry's.
for the listener.
We get
Ben and Jerry's.
so
or
we get,
Jeremiah's.
Yeah, we get Jerry's and Dom's, and we watch Hackies, Gildy, Reggie,
Bridgerton.
What else? We have like a bunch of shows. What was that one with the girl and the pig and she like killed everyone?
What?
The one with the girl and she was like, there's a pig and like she kills everyone.
Babe,
She's,
Pig in the City?
The pageant one.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I
That
can't remember.
one. Anyway.
Like, ooh,
So
yeah.
it's like we do that, or then we go out and have like Sally.
Salads and
God,
prosecco.
This is gonna be the worst podcast. Everyone's gonna
my
hate
last
it.
week was really bad. My last 2 episodes have been the worst. Don't worry, this is much better. At least I have a second person on the
Who's
episode.
saying the same. It's just all this slang.
Although
so
I'm gonna
anyway,
have to edit all this when I get home
I
tonight.
say all this to say that like we have built like, and we go out and we talk and we do all our things and talk about all the boys and whatever, and all the free drinks and all the mornings hungover where we like check on each other, and then also just like walking toasty and like all this.
Yeah.
It's just like all the normal things. Or just like making a sandwich. Like I'll make a salad and you'll just be like cooking your chicken and we're just talking. And
Okay,
then,
that was more when we lived together.
yeah, but like all the things. So it's like that's just been like my experience this whole like 2 years when I moved here and I was new to everything. But I had so much fun. It wasn't just like, oh, this is who I have to hang out with. It was like, I love hanging out with Trippy. Like you're my unkie and my
Uncle.
and my bestie.
Friend.
Best friend. My bestie.
Yeah.
But anyway, so why am I talking about this? Okay, you asked me about anxiety.
Yeah. You were anxious today. You took Buspirone.
That wasn't why I was anxious though.
Oh.
I'm just anxious. I get a lot of
Is it
anxiety at
because-
the end of the
Do
night.
you need a drink or you got wine?
No, I have this whole bottle. I'm gonna.
So you get anxiety at the end of your shift?
I do because
I wonder if that's because you have like almost like adrenaline throughout the whole shift, and then like
yeah, then it calms down, and I realize like, okay, like a part of me is like, well, I'm on salary, so I'm like, I have to hit a certain. Isaiah, be here.
no,
I heard like the door slam.
no, that was an explosion in the distance. You would see him walking up.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I love black cherry claws. Plus, Luffy would go insane.
This is true. But yeah, so.
Yeah, so you kind of like, you get kind of upset maybe that you didn't hit your goals at the end of the workday.
No, it's just like I feel like my brain still has to work at the best because I have to like count and then like subtract and multiply and divide and do all this math shit at like the very end of the day, and then I'm like also thinking about like, okay, so for 9 hours I've been a robot and now like I get to like turn on my human side and like actually be a person that like has like wants, needs, feelings, emotions, and like turn off customer service role and like perfection and blah blah.
So you're
blah.
like shape shifting.
Yeah, it's
and
like
it gives
a
you anxiety.
freaking chameleon, and I'm like trying to finish out strong like with my work, and then like it's just like yeah, and I get a lot of anxiety at that point.
Well, you know, the other thing that's needs to be talked about is the fact that we like get anxiety sometimes when it's time to relax.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have to like tell myself. Like I'm not gonna lie. I spent an hour after I clocked out to finally realize, oh my god, I'm not working. Anything I do is up to me, and I don't have to be a certain way. And I can say, do, be, act, or not do, act, be, whatever I want or whatever I don't want.
Right.
And, like, it takes me an hour to convince myself that no one's watching me. I'm not on a camera. I'm just me. And I have feelings, emotions. I can literally not say hi to someone if I don't feel like.
Yeah.
An hour. So, anyway, I should be getting paid for that hour. No, I'm just kidding. JK, it wouldn't matter. It's salary anyway, so. But yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Decompression before.
Well, that's what they
rest.
say. They say, like,
Anxiety
when you
before.
go on vacation, it takes, like, 2 to 3 days to even, like, get into vacation mode for most people. And,
That
like,
makes sense.
that's why having 2 days off in a row is, like, so good. It's because, like, today I was like, oh, shit, I have the day off. I need to, like, I was, like, on my way to go wash my car, and I was like, oh, I need to clip my fucking nails, and then I need to, like, do laundry, and I was like, God damn it. I need to, like, do all this shit, and I was like, oh my God, I don't have to do any of that extra shit.
Right.
I have tomorrow off.
Yeah.
And so, like, I could literally do nothing.
And be happy and do it
Yeah.
tomorrow, or do it all and be happy
Yeah.
and have nothing.
You have to do nothing. You know what's so fucking funny? When I first moved here, by the way, I'm so much more uptight now that I've lived here than, like, when I left New York City. I was, like, so laid back when I left New York, and it's, like, not what people tell you. When I first moved here and I was, like, teaching yoga, this woman, her name is, like, Margaret Lamb, she was writing an article for a local paper. It was, like, in the first, like, year I lived here, like, I was, like, quoted in a paper, like a local publication or something, and she was writing an article about, like, the art of doing nothing, and she asked me to, like, explain, like, how it is that I do nothing, and I did, but, like, I think now about that, and I'm like, I was pretty good at doing nothing when I left New York, but now I'm terrible at it.
It's hard.
I'm terrible at it. I feel so bad if I'm not constantly working.
Oh my God, me too. I feel guilty.
Yeah.
I feel, like, shameful. But
And
not
I-
really, but-
Yeah. And it's all because I just don't have enough fucking money, and
Yes! Oh my God, that's so true.
yeah.
It's like you could have a day off, but then you don't feel like you deserve to have a day off because you feel like, oh my gosh, my bills. So, like, you feel like on your day off you should be catching up, but then it's like, then if you don't, then you spend your whole day off thinking about doing that, then it doesn't even feel like it was a day off because you're just, like, in this mind cycle of, like, stress
Yeah.
and guilt and all these things that, like, why do we do to ourselves? Like, we need rest, so important.
I used to hate days off because I was like, I get so much more emotional and depressed
Me
and
too.
like terrible feelings on my days off. And so it makes you want to work even more because you're like, well, I don't have to deal with those emotions when I'm working.
That's true.
But we all have to deal with our emotions eventually, so it's good to deal with them on a day off. But also to, like, not freak out when emotions come up.
So me and Zay's had a hooky. Oh my God, I can't even talk.
You guys hooked up?
We hooked up. I don't talk like this ever.
No,
Yes,
all the
okay.
time, constantly.
Only to Drew.
I just
Not
have to
my real
translate.
life. Not my
Should
real
I
life.
say it?
No. Okay. So
Should I tell your story?
I'm gonna say it real quick. So we had a little sesh.
You don't have to talk quietly. He's in his car bashing music.
We randomly had a sesh, which we have some random sesh. And it's
You
no
guys
big
had
deal.
sex.
Yeah.
You're living with your ex
Yeah.
as roommates.
I love him to death. He's I love him. But we're not together. And
You're not together, but you live
But
together.
sometimes randomly we'll have sex.
Once a month after your period.
When I am crawling on him.
Is it after your period, during your period, or before your period?
I don't know. It's always before, probably. That's
Okay, not during.
So anyways, I'll be quick. So we were hooking up and there was a certain smell when we did, and it was 20 minutes into it, and then, like, later the next day, he asked me if I had had sex with somebody before, because it smelled like a condom.
You thought it smelled like latex.
And I'm like, no, I thought it smelled bad, but, like,
You
not
thought it
like
smelled like
that.
fish.
Yeah, and I'm embarrassed to say that.
But you didn't think it was you.
But I didn't know what it was, because it was...
Sorry, was it that?
Because it was both of us, like, 20 minutes in.
So basically now when you guys hook up, a smell happens. It's like maybe a sign.
Well, I mean, homie's been with some people, and I've been with some people, so... But anyway, what I want to say is, like, I think what it is BV, and me and Drew are gonna look up what that is.
But
because,
you don't even know if it was you.
Well, I think it, because I have noticed changes in myself, but also I've noticed changes since I've gotten on birth control, because I'm on Nexplanon, and it's been like, and all y'all who have been on that know and get it, like, it's a real deal. Like,
Where's your
for the
little
first
implant?
like 6 months. It's
Is
in my
it-
arm.
Oh, is that arm?
Yeah.
Okay, Priscilla told me that she was like not very clear. She used to tell me she never got a period,
There.
but then she told me that she like, the first time she was on Nexplanon, she never got a period, and then
Yeah.
the next time she was on it, she had like
Like a
long,
nonstop period.
long
Yeah.
periods that were
That's-
weird,
yeah.
and then like, it's just different
No,
depending
it's-
on your hormones.
It's horrible. I didn't have one, then I had one forever, then I didn't have one, and now it's like stopped. Now I just have one regularly, like once a month.
Yeah.
But like at the beginning, it was like it was gross. I won't go into details because nobody wants to probably hear about it.
But
But
at least you're protected against being pregnant.
yeah, and that's the purpose for
Birth
this,
control.
for myself. Yeah, that's like important to me.
Although it might be emitting a fragrance.
Well, that's
No,
the
I'm
thing,
kidding.
is at the beginning of Nexplanon, it was weird, and I thought something was wrong with me. For one, I thought, like, I did have, like, I don't know, thought I had an STD or something.
What is it? Bacterial vaginosis?
But, like, now I think, well, yeah, BV is called.
Okay.
So, like, do we
I
have to look on my
Oh,
phone?
Google on your phone. It'll be really loud.
Okay, so I
Oh, I
think
love-
it's BV, and the reason why is because before I would get strep throat, and,
I think you just transitioned from your throat being sore to your vag being sore.
well, because, like,
Do you have
the
sore vag?
No.
Okay,
The
can I say something?
Yeah.
The other day I was peeing. I don't think I pooped. I farted a little. And then I went to wipe my butt instinctively. I don't know why, because I didn't poop. Again, I repeat, I didn't poop. And I wiped my butt, and it was like this slimy, gooey stuff that came out. And I was like, that's reminiscent of this time I had chlamydia in my butt. But I haven't had any butt sex, so I was like, there's no way I have
Can you get
chlamydia.
that?
What?
Can you do that?
Can you get chlamydia in your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can get spaghetti in your butt. Whatever goes in your butt, if it's there, it's
Stay
there. Your asshole's like an island. If you bring it there,
It's staying.
you'll find it there.
You
What?
need a boat to get off.
What does it say? Bacterial vaginosis?
Bacterial vaginosis on Google. Should I read it in a Siri voice?
Yeah.
Oh god, now I'm nervous.
Do you want me to read it?
I'm scared.
You might not have it.
Bacteriovaginosis, a condition caused by too much of certain bacteria in the vagina. Bacterial vaginosis happens when bacteria usually found in the vagina grow too much. This
The bacteria grow too much?
grow too much.
They get large?
This growth upsets the balance of good and bad bacteria in the vagina. Bacterial. Charlie horse.
Oh my god. Faking a British accent gives you a Charlie horse?
Oh my
Are
god.
you... Is it still happening?
Oh no, no. You need to finish.
Okay, first of all,
this.
your Siri,
Oh
your Siri is British.
my god.
Everyone else's Siri talks
oh my
like that.
God.
Um.
Oh.
It says it occurred during childbearing years. You said that part?
I don't know.
People with bacterial vaginosis. Did you write that part?
I didn't write
Often
it.
have no symptoms. Symptoms might include thin gray, white, or green fluid coming from the vagina.
Vagina.
Other symptoms may include a foul, fishy smell from the vagina,
See?
an itchy vagina, or burning while urinating.
Urinating.
Treatment can include prescription creme, or
Crema.
the gel that goes into the vagina, or medicines taken by mouth. Bacterial vaginosis tends to come back within 3 to 12 months. If it comes back, it needs more treatment. Okay, great. So it's just gonna be there forever. What does it feel like? Fishy smelling, vaginal discharge, especially after sex. Vaginal itching or irritation, a burning feeling when you pee.
See, like, okay, so, like, I
Do you have a burning feeling?
have all of those things, except it's not
Burning?
burning, per se.
But the other thing is, like, with STIs
But it says it's
illnesses
not
of
a
the
sex.
jennies. Okay,
It's
so
not an ST,
but a lot of STIs
but it's linked to sexual activity.
can have
it says.
similar symptoms.
Right.
So, again, we should probably get you a doctor.
Yes.
You've been here for almost 2 years. I think we need a doctor. Is there a doctor in the house?
Hello?
I want this in my glass.
So I just think that that's what it was. But anyway, so the reason why we
So
say...
you've self-diagnosed yourself,
Oh, yeah.
and you've self-prescribed old antibiotics.
They're 2 years old. Like, listen, don't follow...
And we're drinking.
Don't follow... Yeah. And this is like day 1.5.
So we're doing really good things.
After an anxiety attack and taking buspirone. So, here we are.
I'm only on one pill right now.
Your Zofranil...
Escitalopram, Lexapro.
Mm.
It's really good. I'm gonna try to get off of it though. Especially if I could just like take some like buspirone like every once in a while.
I only take mine when I'm having an anxiety attack, which is like a lot of times when I'm in the car. So I keep one bottle in my car and one bottle in my house.
Well, even now that I'm on Lexapro for the second time now, and even now I still have panic attacks. Like I have
But I
to
feel
talk
like-
myself down from a ledge all the time,
But
even
isn't-
though I'm still on Lexapro. So I feel like I might as well just not be on it.
But isn't that still for like? Isn't it for? Sorry, not still. I don't know why I said that word. Is that for like depression over anxiety, or is it for anxiety too?
Lexapro is a SSRI, so it's a serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So it is an antidepressant, but
Wait. Is
What?
that how you say that word?
serotonin
Reuptake.
reuptake.
Because in all my psychology classes, I pronounced it in all the books like Ryupiki.
Reupaki,
Ryupiki.
reupaki,
This whole time.
spaghetti,
For, like,
reupaki,
years,
reuptake.
You can cut this whole part out.
I'm gonna cut the whole episode.
No, this whole thing's just...
So, we talked about a lot tonight.
We did.
I feel pretty good about it.
You're gonna be editing for...
I do have a few things I have to edit out. I don't know if I'll be able to publish this in the morning. It might have to be like later.
Yeah.
But I think we said a lot of things. I feel better about myself.
What does that mean?
I feel like a better person now.
Because you did it
What?
instead of publishing Thursday night?
No, I'm just saying after recording I feel like happier about my life.
Do
Do you not?
what do you feel better about?
Well, I mean, part of the reason why I even have a podcast is like it's like a form of therapy.
Oh my god, I love it. It makes your anxiety go away.
Yeah, or I take drugs.
What if you drink?
See, because I always just thought, oh, you're anxious, take a Xanax, but that shit's fucking addictive, and it's so wonderful.
I've never taken that.
It's just wonderful. I mean, no wonder it's fucking addictive. I've only taken like 5 in my whole life, and I want more.
Aww.
And also, what's really great is if you take a Xanax and then like 30 minutes later, you eat a whole jar of cookie butter.
A whole jar?
It's just so
Stop.
wonderful.
No.
Everything tastes really good.
Not a whole jar.
I'm sure also having sex on Xanax would be like wonderful.
Oh my god. One of the things I want to do one day is
Just have sex.
Have sex while I'm high.
On marijuana?
I don't know anything.
Well, I would tell you that a lot of women need to be high on marijuana to have anal sex, but you certainly don't need it to
No.
do that. So
I would imagine that
I think
my
you'd like
butthole
it
would,
more.
like, fall out of my booty hole if I was.
Also, you might try poppers.
Oh, maybe.
Apparently, poppers are not bad for you. I thought maybe you can get addicted to them though, like in a way that's like you'll have to have them in order to have an orgasm, which sucks. But other than that, it's just like snuffing chemicals that loosen up your soft tissues
Oh, really?
or your soft
Soft
muscle. So it loosens up your butthole. I'm gonna need poppers if I ever try to have sex again because it's been so friggin' long. I wonder if Sam has a big penis.
I mean, or you could just get some new.
Even if Sam had a little penis.
Oh my god, wait.
Well, I hope-
On the talk of me,
Let's-
rate and subscribe.
Exactly.
Rate,
Rate, review,
Rate,
subscribe.
right.
Please email us, makesexandthepodcast@gmail.com. We're gonna stop doing drugs and drinking at the same time. Goals.
Trigger.
Oh,
We should have done a trigger warning.
I already said that my goals for September was, you don't know this, I'm gonna try to drink less.
Oh shit. Okay, also guys, just so y'all know, me and Drew were supposed to have a
Semi-dry,
sorta dry. Wait, what did we call it?
dryish.
Dryish
Dryish.
September.
But my rules were no more than 2 drinks a night,
Which
no more
we
than 4
failed.
drinks a week, which I've already had like,
We've already had 5
I had half a
drinks
bottle of
right now.
Prosecco and 2 White Claws. I'm not doing too poorly.
Mm.
And then, but you don't know this, I'm also gonna try not to pay for porn
Ooh.
because I need to save my money.
Let somebody else
And
take
I'm gonna
it.
try not to eat fast food.
Sorry, McDonald's.
Yeah. We're just gonna try though, so
We're
like we
just-
can't do
Oh,
everything.
that's okay. This is
We can't
this
do
is
everything.
the season of trying.
'Tis the
and
season of trying.
The trying part is bigger than always.
It's almost the season of cuffing.
It's the same season. It's baddie season.
Oh, for bad built bleach blonde beach bodies.
BADTI.
Butch body. Is it butch body? Bad built bleach blonde butch body.
Body we got.
Bad built bleach blonde butch body. Oh.
I'm gonna get your body,
Well,
body,
thanks,
body,
Mipes.
body.
We'll have another episode describing whether or not oh my god, you could be the one. You
What?
could. Oh, I was thinking I would have JB or someone drive up with me in a U-Haul later on, but it could be you. You could drive up with me in a U-Haul a couple months from now, maybe in the spring, to bring all my other stuff up.
Come on, bring me.
I'll bring Mipes. It doesn't have to be stupid fucking JB. Be Mipes. Plus JB would probably flake on me the night before.
Oh, well,
Alright,
or
well-
we'll just tie him up, put him in the back of the van.
I always wanted to tie him up.
He would actually like it, but
I know, he's secretly gay. So thanks guys for listening, and I hope you guys are filling your holes with lots of Boost Brown.
love and joy and tenderness.
No more than 2 drinks a night and plenty of
Saliva.
quality time with saliva.
And go have a little shower hole moment.
Have a shower hole moment. Have some moments alone.
I mean, a shower. What is it?
Your
Shower spray.
slurring is making me slur.
Shower spray.
I hope your holes are covered in no less than 3 Siemens.
Siemens.
Bye!
Bye.